Chemical reactions of aldehydes and ketones. We are studying the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. In the previous video, we studied about the nucleophilic addition reaction by the carbonyl compound, that is aldehydes and ketones. In this video, we will study about the reduction and oxidation of aldehydes and ketones. Reduction reaction is the addition of hydrogen or the removal of oxygen, and we know that aldehydes and ketones reduce to the primary alcohols and secondary alcohols respectively in the presence of reducing agent. The named reaction about the reduction is Clemmensen reduction. The Clemmensen reduction is used to convert the carbonyl compound to the alkane. So when the carbonyl compound is reduced in the presence of zinc amalgam in acidic medium. So the hydrogen and oxygen combines to form water molecules, and the hydrogen atom replaces the oxygen to form the alkanes. Similarly, Wolff-Kishner reaction. This reaction is also used to convert the carbonyl compound to the alkanes. In this reaction, the carbonyl compounds react with hydrogen, and the hydrogen combines with the carbonyl compound to yield 1 mole of water and forms an addition product, which upon heating gives the nitrogen gas, releases nitrogen gas, and the alkanes is formed. Oxidation reactions. We know that when we oxidize aldehydes in the presence of an oxidizing agents like K-amino4, nitric acid, or K2Cr2O7, it gives acid. Similarly, when we oxidize ketones in the presence of a strong oxidizing agent, it gives the respective acid, and the acid contains less number of carbons than the ketone which is oxidized. The oxidation of ketones always takes place in the presence of a strong oxidizing agent. When the mild oxidizing agent is taken, aldehyde oxidizes, but ketones does not oxidizes. The mild oxidizing agents like Tollens reagent, Fehling reagent oxidizes ketones, but they fail to oxidize ketones. So these reagents are used to identify the compound as aldehydes and ketones. Haloform reaction is the reaction which is used to identify the compounds which contain CH3CO group. In this reaction, the carbonyl group must have methyl group attached to it, and the group acetyl group containing compounds gives haloform reaction. If the acetyl group in the compound is absent, that compound is unable to give the haloform reaction. This reaction is given both by aldehydes and ketones. When aldehydes and ketones are allowed to react with the halogen in the presence of basic medium sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, they give haloform. So this reaction does not affect the carbon-carbon double bond present in the alkyl chain, and it is simply used to identify the compound which contain acetyl group or the primary alcoholic group, which produces acetyl group. The reaction is carried out when the acetyl group containing aldehydes or ketones react with sodium hypohalide or sodium hydroxide and the halogen. The CH3 part is replaced by ONO group, and it yields a haloform. Since the formation of haloform takes place, therefore the reaction is called as haloform reaction. If the carbonyl compound containing acetyl group containing compounds contains double bond, so hypohalide or sodium hypohalide does not affect the double bond. It will simply oxidizes the methyl group to ONA group, and the methyl group so releases is converted to the haloform or In this case, it is chloroform. So this reaction is used to identify the compound which contain acetyl group. If acetyl group is not present in the compound, then the compound will not give haloform reaction. Some mild oxidizing agents are used to distinguish between aldehydes and ketones, like Tollens test or silver mirror test. Tollens reagent is the ammoniacal silver nitrate solution, that is AgNO3 plus NH4OH. It is a weak oxidizing agent, and when it reacts with aldehydes, it gives silver mirror test. So when aldehydes react with Tollens reagent, the aldehyde is oxidized to respective acid, and the silver from the Tollens reagent is deposited on the inner wall of the test tube, so that the other side appears like a mirror. This reaction can be simply written in the simplest form, that is, when aldehydes react with Ag2O. Ag2O is formed by the combination of silver nitrate and ammonium hydroxide. So the Ag2O acts like an oxidizing agent. It oxidizes aldehyde to acetic acid and itself gets reduced to silver, which gets deposited on the inner wall of the test tube, and the other side appears like a mirror. So this reaction is used to identify aldehydes and ketones. Aldehydes are oxidized by Tollens test, but ketones are not oxidized by the Tollens reagent. Fehling solution. Fehling solution is prepared by the help of two types of solution, Fehling solution A and Fehling solution B. Fehling solution A is copper sulfate, aqueous solution of copper sulfate, and Fehling solution B is the alkaline solution of sodium potassium tartrate. When both the solutions are mixed in equal amount, they produces a deep blue colored solution, which is called as the Fehling solution. When the Fehling solution and the aldehyde both are mixed in equal volume and heated, a brown color precipitate of Cu2O is formed, which confirms the presence of aldehyde. That is, when aldehydes react with the Fehling solution, CuO is formed by the combination of Fehling solution A and Fehling solution B. The Fehling solution, that is CuO, oxidizes aldehyde to acid and itself gets reduces to a red PPT. The appearance of red PPT confirms the presence of aldehyde. This reaction is given by aldehyde and not by ketone, because ketones are not oxidized by the mild oxidizing agent like Fehling solution and Tollens reagent.